Hey, what's up guys? Kevin here from Canadian Card Pickers, and today we're going to do a video where we're going to check out the 2022 Topps Series 1 cards. We've seen a preview before, but there's actually a little bit of a preview of their inserts and parallels and stuff like that. So I haven't seen these before. I thought it'd be fun to kind of go through and see what they look like. So we're going to jump in. So it looks like similar to the 2021, there's a little less cards in this. Instead of 350, it is 330. Seems like they might be trying to put a little more emphasis on the update cards by putting less in the base series, maybe leaving some rookies until update to kind of give it more value. That's me speculating, though. I don't know. But we've got image here with Acuna Jr. I don't know. I can't remember if this is the base design or not. I'll see if they show it in here, because I know they had a separate link or separate page that was about that. But let's see. So scrolling down. So the parallels that they're going to have probably going to be pretty comparable to what we've seen before. There is going to be, oh, okay. So they're introducing the Platinum 1 out of 1. So I know sometimes they've had the 70 years Platinum. I guess that was more specific to last year's or like this year's. But we've got the gold foil that we're used to, 1 and 2 packs for a jumbo pack. Typically gold foil is not worth as much, I've found, when I've done price checks and stuff. Next up, we're going to have the rainbow foil, what we're used to. Some people call it the refractor, whatever you want to call it, but I stick with rainbow foil. Refractor to me always like reminds me of like the icy style ones or the atomic refractors and stuff like that. But those are 1 in 10 packs. I think just of general packs. Gold, of course, that's not a foil one. That's like the base parallel. And that's going to be, of course, out of 2022. Every year they increment to whatever the current year is for the print run. We got the green foil board and the orange foil board. So those are the ones I was just talking about. They're kind of like the refractors, some people call them, or the icy green, the icy orange. Green is a higher print run. Orange is lower, so $4.99 and $2.99. We got the royal blue. This is in retail. I'm assuming this is referencing Walmart retail. I don't know if it's included in any other packs or if it is just a general retail thing or what. But that's 1 in 10 packs of retail stuff. You got red foil board. I haven't gotten one of those, but I would love to see red foil board. I need to look that up. I really, really like red parallels. Then we have the vintage stock, which is out of 99. You'll be able to tell vintage because they'll use the same Topps Heritage logo. So it'll have like the T making a U underneath the O. So that's one thing you want to look like. You know, if you look at the Topps logo here, yes, it curves under, but it doesn't make like a U shape curving up, right? It's like a perfect U. Then we got Independence Day, which is always out of 76. Usually, I don't know if they're going to show any images of these or not, but they usually have like stars on it, you know, kind of like a red stars and white. Next up, black parallel, which is just for hobby and jumbo boxes, and those are going to be numbered out of 70. Black parallels are always nice. You can get a lot of these parallels are available in inserts, so that's something to keep an eye out for. Then you got Mother's Day and Father's Day, hot pink and powder blue. The powder blue is, yeah, it's going to be more of a baby blue than that deep blue that you'll see in this royal blue retail. Those are always out of 50. Memorial Day camo, those often, especially for, like, you know, for instance, Wander Franco or Franco. I can't remember if it's Franco or Franco, but you know, you might see his Memorial Day camo be like one of the top cards. Like this year for 2021, it's Alec Boehm's Memorial Day camo that goes for a lot. Next up, you have Platinum and the 1 of 1. So that's the new one. I think this is what they're referring to on the right side here with Shohei. That is a Platinum. So that will be a 1 of 1. And then printing plates, 1 of 1. One thing to keep in mind too is when you have stuff like 1 of 1, you can't really, like, you'd have to look up comparable prices, you know, when you're, you know, if you get one and you're thinking of selling or whatever, or how much it's worth, because you're the only one that has that card. So you dictate what you're willing to sell it for. Someone else is going to dictate what they're willing to buy it for. You guys are going to hash things out until you get to a point where you find a price you both are happy with. And then that's like the historical price people would go off of. But a lot of people use comparable what is it? Comparable cards. So, you know, they might find another rookie of like that kind of tier, right? And see what theirs sold for. There also is the hobby exclusive clear, which are 10 copies. It's a partial parallel apparently, and there you can find those for 100 cards in the main set. So it's probably going to be like that base stuff. I don't think I haven't pulled a clear yet. I would love to, but a lot of those really, really rare ones I haven't got. It took me forever to get Mother's and Father's Day. That took forever. Although I have pulled a Memorial Day camo. That was one of my first parallels. I think it was... Who was it? I can't remember it now. Walker Buehler? No. I can't remember it at this time. If it was Walker Buehler, that would have been great. But now let's look at some of the inserts they've got. Ooh. So this one is going to be great. So they've got 2021's greatest hits, revisits 20 top offensive performers. So I'm sure we're going to see Acuna, Soto, Ohtani, Trout, Vladdy. Honestly, it's tough to say because if they've already put these all out, they might not have Teoscar, who's absolutely destroying it right now. I'm not sure. I think he's like batting 400, but so there's that. They have Diamond Greats, puts 25 legends on a die cut design. So you're probably going to see stuff like Cal Ripken, Cal Ripken, Lou Gehrig maybe. I'm assuming they're going to go for a lot of those oldies, Babe Ruth, that. Potentially they might not. It could just be more like modern greats or legends, but we'll see. And Flashiest Feet focus on 15 pairs of custom cleats. Okay, this is a tough one because I wonder what year these were all taken from, if they're from this year. Because, like, I don't know if they could do Vladdy's that he did for when we played LA, because he had a really touching tribute to Kobe Bryant and his daughter, where he had cleats that had both of them on it. I think he had 2 different sets of cleats made, and he made them months in advance. It took like 3 months. But I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we see some, obviously there's Mookie Betts, but maybe we'll see Fernando Tatis. He's big into that, I think. Other sets include Turning 2 for the notable shortstop / second baseman duos. Oh, please tell me we're going to see Bo and Marcus Semien. I would love that. That would be a card I would hunt for. They've turned some decent double plays. Some good spinoramas for, using a hockey reference from Bo or Semien. But they've also had some bloopers, it happens. And welcome to the show, which looks back at the rookie years for current or former standouts and digs into each year's specific route to the bigs. Ooh, that's fun. A 3-part continuation insert, Generation Now, showcases the newest MLB stars, so we can see it right here. We got Vladdy. The 90-card set is spread across Series 1, 2, and Update. And then standard inserts can be found as blue, I guess for retail packs. You got black, gold, red, and platinum. There are also autographs for certain subjects, numbed, I guess that's numbered, to 10 or less. Man, I'd love that card. I really, one of my dream cards that I would love to get is an autographed Vladdy. That would be something I would love to be able to pull one day. On top of that, Topps Annual looks back to prior design covers. Okay, so, we're getting the 1987 look. This is going to be a really good one. It adds a new wood design, to the parallels above. Ooh, I like that. That's going to be good. Also debuting is Salute to the Mick. Is another 3-part insert found in Series 1, 2, and Update. 9-card set naturally celebrates Mickey Mantle. These are limited and very rare. Ooh, okay, I like that. I think they're trying to keep Mickey Mantle to being a very rare thing. For instance, the short prints for 2021 Series 2, Mickey Mantle is up there with his 3 bats and 1 bat on shoulder, which is the photo from his famous card, right? So retail fans can find exclusive Stars of MLB and Chrome Stars of MLB 1 to 10 packs insert. Okay. And they come in those parallels. So for autos, there's the 1987 Topps baseball autograph. That'll be a good one. I think that'll be a big collection that people will look for, especially if they do release like, anyone that like they were playing during that time. I think that would be really good. I would love to pull like a Vladdy with that style. Or Mike Trout. That'd be a huge one. I bet that one goes for a lot. Then you got Baseball Stars autographs, just plain Baseball Stars dual autographs. So like this one, Derek Jeter and Aaron Judge. So 2 generations of Yanks. Then we've got Baseball Stars dual autograph. Oh, so those are 5 or less. Postseason performance autographs are 50 or less, and World Series champions are 50 or less. Okay, cool. And this breaks down the different parallels for those autographs. So the 1987 can come in black, gold, and platinum. Although, see, that's an interesting one. Like the wood style ones are going to be more common, but I almost feel like that's more appealing to people for personal collecting. For people who are investing, you're going to be looking at these probably because they're the scarcity, but I feel like people are going to be willing to like, and this is speculatory. I'm no expert on this, but I think we might see people who go, hey, you know what? I'm willing to pay to get a Mike Trout autograph in the 1987 wood style. People might prefer that over black, gold, or platinum. And the platinum again is hobby only. Although these don't say hobby only, it might just be they didn't want to do that. But and then in addition, there will be the cut signatures. People are really mixed on that. Some people don't like it. Some people prefer like on-card autographs, and they feel that sometimes the cut signatures are ruined to accommodate putting it in the card. Let me know what you think. What are your guys' thoughts on cut signatures? I kind of prefer it being on card, even a stickered on card, just because like the cut signature, it's more interesting when you have the context. When it's just cut off of something and put, like if you have a contract of them that they signed, or a leaf of paper that they signed for a thing, that's way more interesting to me than cutting that out and putting it in the card. So people are mixed on that. Next up we have relics and autograph relics. So Mike Trout with the wood. Ooh, I like the wood bat with the wood grain card. Oh, that looks good. I like it. So you're going to have the 87 like we see there, the baseball relics, and the name relics. Those are the big ones. Those ones are usually really limited or 1 of 1 because you're going to get the jersey nameplate letters. Usually they try to make it like you get a full letter, but I'm not sure. It depends on the jersey type and how they do all the font and stuff. Major League Material relics like this one. This is the 1987. Major League Materials are more basic. Postseason performance relics. So usually that's, I don't know if they're pulling the relic from the postseason. I would hope they would. And then World Series champion relics. Nice. And then it shows the different variations. Next up, we're getting into the patches. So these are the manufactured ones. These ones are the meh cards. Sometimes they can go for a bit if they're a really notable rookie, but it just has no significance, I think, for people. So commemorative manufactured relics, we have the hobby exclusive city flag patch, and then the MLB logo medallion. All right. Limited autographs sometimes, so that'll make it more interesting. Retail value blasters have exclusive commemorative batting helmet cards. Each box has 1 card. Okay. Is that supposed to be made out of the helmet? I'm not sure on that. But there's less than 10 for that. Oh, here's the Major League Material auto. So without the auto, it would just look like that. So I wonder if that's a red. No, I feel like this stuff would be red. Kind of that silhouette bit. And then the auto relics, all that. Next up, they have baseball sketch and toppers. So, okay, so they're doing sketch cards, which is a 1 of 1 chase for top players. Okay, cool. I don't know. Do they show a photo of the sketch? They don't. That's a bummer. I'd have to look that up. And then you've got the oversized 1987 Topps Future Stars. So that's this, Jared Kelnick. Fun fact, apparently that second E isn't pronounced, so it's Kelnick instead of Kellenick. Apparently, that's what I heard broadcasters saying. These come in every box, and there are also limited autographs numbered to 10 or less. So you could get a 101, who knows. So there's the silver promo packs. Hobby and Jumbo feature those. So every hobby box has one, and the I can't remember what HTA means. I googled it. It's I can't remember it exactly, but it's something to do with how it's like designed or whatever. But those are the chrome cards with a chance for limited parallels and autographs. I've gotten a couple. And then this is the flagship. So if you guys haven't seen this, this is what the flagship design is going to be. The font looks a little bigger this time to me. So I'd be curious to see what it looks like in my hands. I do like this look. It's got a little bit of a mid-2000s feel almost to me, just like the design comes across that way. But I like this. I'd say I kind of prefer this over 2021. It really highlights the image. Doesn't cover it up too much. The text is really easy to read. It seems like it's bigger. Rookie right up there in the top right. It's very clean. You got the position, the team, the name, the logo. So I like it. Wander Franco is who they use to show, because I think he's number 1. So this is going to be a big rookie card I think people are looking for. I'm not sure how he's performing, but this is one that people are going to hunt for. This is interesting. The Topps flagship gallery. Maybe we can go through and do a video on that another time. But so yeah, these are mock-ups. All the stuff that you've seen in there. There's no checklist available yet. This is just kind of a preview for like stores and collectors to see what there is, so they can kind of plan what they want to go for. But I'm excited. I do like this design. I am a fan of this. So yeah, this is the base design. So this gives you an idea of what it looks like for, say, a different team. So you got Ronald Acuna Jr. here. I like it. I think it's a good looking set. I'm curious though. Oh no, never mind. It's hard because this has a white border. So I was like, wait, how much room do they have? But no, it's quite a bit of border. It's very open in this area, which is interesting. But I like the design. It'll be interesting. Like they said, this is a mock-up. So printed though, this would probably be shiny. The gloss will make this look a lot better, I think. But I like it. I'm excited for the 1987. I'd say that's one of my favorite retro designs that I've seen, like collectors and stuff. I think it's really cool. They're doing the salute to Mick. I'm really going to want to hunt for some Mickey mantles. I think it would be amazing to get a bat relic with that wood grain design. That's going to be so nice. And yeah, obviously manufactured relics I'm not really interested in too much. Yeah, there's some good looking stuff in here. The box toppers will be cool too, the future stars. And yeah, there's gonna be good stuff. What do you guys think? What do you think of the 2022 flagship design? Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm excited for this. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice to get some new cards. Obviously though, we're waiting until, like, I think these will probably come out, I think it's like what, February, April? What is it? When did 2021 come out? I think I started a little late to the party. I started collecting 2020 Series 2 because there was blaster boxes before I even started the channel. But yeah, no, it should be like mid-spring. So I think it's like late February or something. They release them, or early Feb. Maybe March, late March, April. No, because they do opening day on April 1st. They release the stuff beforehand, I think. Maybe not. Maybe they release it late April. Maybe they do opening day and then they do. I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember back to April. It's been crazy. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed looking through those with me. I'm really excited. That's a beautiful looking card. I would love one of those. I feel like, what is it? It's not Ralphie, it's Randy. When he's like, ooh, that looks cool. I want that one's mine. When he wakes up Christmas morning and he's looking at all the presents and just saying which ones are his. But that's kind of how it feels. I'm really excited for the 1987 style cards. That's a good throwback. I think we're going to have a lot of people potentially come back into the hobby, and really, this is going to be really appealing to get stuff like Mike Trout and some of these big players right now with that style. We might see people who are baseball fans that aren't really collecting maybe get back into it, because they're like, oh, that's when I first started collecting. You know, I know a lot of you guys watch Jabs, and I think he said that 87, those were the ones that he first started collecting and stuff. So I think there's a lot of people, you know, kind of like in their late 30s, maybe early mid 40s, who are going to be, you know, hunting for those. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm trying to kind of mix up my content a little bit. You know, as I'm sure you guys have noticed, I don't have quite as many, like I'm not releasing card videos as frequently. I have a lot of backlog, so if you guys are new, you know, there's a lot of videos you can watch with some great openings. You know, if you go back, keep in mind, that was when I first started. I've learned a lot more. But, you know, and it's very cringy to watch some of my older videos. But, yeah, I'm super excited for 2022. I think I might prefer it over 2021. I don't know what rookies they have, but it's, you know, I think we're getting, you know, I don't think we have a checklist for 2021 update yet, but if they don't put Jonathan India in these, or in update, he'll be in this. He'll be like with Wander Franco, and some of those guys. I'm going to be looking for Alec Manoa. I think he's got a really good future ahead of him. And there's going to be a lot of other really great players that are going to be in there. I think we've got a really good rookie class for this year. So I'm excited to see whether or not some of them come out with update, or if they're going to hold off until 2022. I personally think, to keep it simple, they should only it should always be the year after. It's just simpler. I think could be confusing for new collectors. You want to make sure that people, you know, if you have the expectation that they show up in the flagship series the year after, like, feel free to release them in like different, more offshoot sets or as inserts, you know, potentially. But for their flagship card, I think it should always be in the flagship, or in the next year. So if they debuted in 2021, even if it's opening day, it shouldn't be till 2022. Plus, I think that actually gives them time, you know, because that's always a bummer. You know, when someone's super hyped up, you get a bunch of their cards, and then they just, you know, there wasn't enough, you know, we didn't really get the whole year to watch how they played. But someone like Jonathan India, he's been slaying it the whole year, so the whole season. I don't think they've dropped him at all. I think he stayed up in the bigs the whole time. So, but there's a couple other guys who are really interesting to see how their cards go. But yeah, thank you again for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. That way you can get more videos where we go through stuff about cards, as well as, you know, you might see some more videos, you know, especially as we get closer to this release. I like how the thing is Series 1, but the up here it says Series 2. That's funny. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Again, make sure to subscribe if you want more content. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, your night, or your morning. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.